Hi folks, this is how to play Foxglove by Heynderickx. This video is mainly supplemental to the tab that I have in the description to demonstrate the kind of stuff that I couldn't tab out, like the strumming. So again, I'm in drop D right now, which sounds like this. And the only reason I have a capo is because I keep my guitar in D standard, so technically I'm in D standard drop C. Don't worry about that, just pretend that the headstock starts here and that we are in D standard. Unless you play a lot of Elliott Smith songs and then, you're probably in D standard, just drop the low string down to C, capo 2. But don't worry about that. This is what the main little lick sounds like with the strumming. Into the verse there. So what I'm doing is I'm pretty much just hitting, I think it would be 16th notes. I don't study music. With your pointer finger, it's very similar to what Elliott Smith is doing in Pizzella with like so you're just kind of hitting the line with your thumb, and then you're doing those notes over top. And then you can also hear that I'm kind of doing some sliding on there. That's really just a taste, and I think if you're really trying to lock into her sound, you can figure out exactly where she's doing it, but I don't think anyone is that much of a freak to care. Whatever sounds good to you sounds good. Then the only other thing is on the verses. Let me just pull up the lyrics here so you can get an idea. This is what the verses sound like with that extended line through. So, tell me truly, what is your dream? Tell me truly, is it the city life? So that's just doubling the on the D string, the 5-4-2, 5-4-2, 0 strum, and that's just on the verses. She does that on the second time, and then the chorus is of course up at this kind of weird G shape. And I take a foxglove and I twirl it all around, and I'm next to you on the fairground. Then we go into the kind of weird refrain section, which is the second G shape, which again, if you don't want to do the mute, just play with, I'm using my pinky here. You can do whatever you want. So it could either set, this is how I think she's playing it with the mute. Daydream dies slow. Daydream dies slow. And then you go back into that. Or if you don't play it with the mute, it'll still sound good. Daydream dies slow. It's just there's like some weird harmonics that you hit if you do hit the mute, and it kind of has the more percussive sound that I think she has in a lot of her stuff. And then the only other different part of the song is in the second and final Daydream Dies Slow section, which sounds like this. Keep in mind, it's going to go down to this chord. Sorry, I'm very out of tune, which is the weird E flat, but it sounds like this. Daydream dies slow. Daydream dies slow. Daydream dies slow. Dies slow. Dies slow. Dies slow. So that's my very out of tune, somewhat incoherent supplemental video. I hope that helped. Please read through the tab. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Leave it in the comments either on Ultimate Guitar or here. And I hope you enjoyed. Happy playing.